Welcome to Token Spotlight. Time to dive deep and see if this token is worth your attention or just another pump and dump. Token Spotlight is sponsored by Crypto Evangelist, and we are currently promoting our Telegram bot. So there's a lot to talk about, and our Token Spotlight for today is a very unique cryptocurrency that many people are talking about. We've heard a lot about the cryptocurrency, and the cryptocurrency that I'm talking about is the one and only Arbitrum. Arbitrum is our token spotlight for today. Arbitrum is one of the top cryptocurrencies in the crypto space. We know a lot about Arbitrum. Arbitrum is one cryptocurrency that continues to show a lot of potentials. We know that it's one of the cryptocurrencies that came about due to Ethereum, the inefficiencies of Ethereum, and it has been a cryptocurrency that is one of the leading Ethereum Layer-2 scaling solutions. It's designed to make Ethereum faster and more affordable while retaining its security. And one of the things that Arbitrum does is that it uses Optimistic Rollup technology, that's OP technology, which bundles or roll up hundreds of transactions into a single batch, executes them off-chain, and submits the proof back to Ethereum. So that's one of the reasons why we've seen a lot of positive sentiments on Arbitrum. And it was launched by Off-Chain Labs. Arbitrum has become like a major cornerstone of the Ethereum scaling ecosystem, supporting DeFi protocols, supporting gaming dApps, NFT marketplaces. And one of the reasons why it has gotten a lot of traction is because of the fact that it solved the problem of high gas fees on Ethereum, and its native token Aave is regarded as one of the top cryptocurrencies in the crypto market, with a lot of people talking about its potentials and what it has been able to do so far. So we're going to do our normal focus that we do for Arbitrum, and looking at Arbitrum, we're going to see some of its key features. Its key features is the optimistic rollup technology, that's OP rollup, which is ensures that its ecosystem is fast. Part of the reasons why it also ensures that its ecosystem has that kind of pool for users to explore. It is very, very secure. It rolls up transactions and checks proof when dispute arises. So this speed increases gas costs. Another thing that we have is the ultra low fees. By executing transactions off chain and posting only proofs to Ethereum, Arbitrum can cover up to 50 to 100% less fees than Ethereum mainnet, which is crucial for DeFi, gaming, and NFTs, because you want fast transactions and low transaction fee. And one of the things that Arbitrum has done is that it's very, very compatible with Ethereum. It uses Solidity, it uses Remix, it uses Hardtat, and other standard coding tools with zero friction. It also provides decentralized governance via its app token, which everyone knows about. In terms of DAO, holders can vote on major decisions, and it has a very, very strong developer support, which is not surprising considering the fact that Ethereum is very, very positive with regards projects that develop on their ecosystem. So Arbitrum having a strong community support is not really a surprise to me personally. And another thing too that we're going to look at now is the strength of Arbitrum. One of its strengths is that Arbitrum was one of the first optimistic rollups to achieve meaningful TVM, making it a proven tech at scale. It's been battle tested with high volume DeFi activities, airdrops, and major dApp launches. Another thing that Arbitrum has too that plays in its favor is its deep Ethereum compatibility. It's fully EVM compatible, so developers can deploy Ethereum smart contracts on Arbitrum with minimal changes using the same tools and wallets. This removes friction and attracts builders who want lower transaction fees without leaving the Ethereum ecosystem. Its decentralized roadmap is also very important because it goes away from the normal centralized system that many rollups use, And the launch of the Arbitrum token empowers community to vote on protocol upgrades and treasury allocation. As I have earlier said, its massive developer and liquidity network means that Arbitrum is very popular because it's integrated with DeFi platforms like Uniswap, GMX, Aave, and SushiSwap, ensuring that it benefits from deep liquidity and an active user base, making it one of the most adopted optimistic rollup to date. And when you think about it, that's part of the reasons why you are seeing many projects integrating bridges to Arbitrum, because of the fact that its roadmap is very good. Users are very confident about the token, and there's a lot of there's a high community sentiment about Arbitrum that you would not necessarily see on other projects, right? Because the community believes a lot in the token, and we've seen how this can pan out, right? With huge development, lot of many people see Arbitrum as a token that they can hold. Arbitrum is also considered, due to its proven tech, as one of the top tier projects in the crypto ecosystem, especially for Ethereum users, devs that want to build on Ethereum. And this leads us to another major part, which is the community sentiment. Based on CoinMarketCap, you can see that the community sentiment is fairly bullish due to the current crypto pump. And we can also see that Arbitrum development means that there are a lot of projects being pumped out from it, which also leads to greater sentiment. The fact that you can also do a lot of things with stable coins on Arbitrum also gives it that development that many people like about the project. Another thing that we'll look at is the fear and greed index. When you think of the fear and greed index, you can see that Arbitrum is in greed. So there is this palpable hype in the market for Arbitrum and its tokens. It's currently in the greed ecosystem, greed part. And we know that when it's extreme fear, it's usually when the market is low, we see a lot of people selling. There's fear in the market. Many people don't want to buy the tokens, and we see that this affects the tokens. With many tokens will be on extreme fear, or it could be on fear, or it could be on neutral, but currently is in greed, which is not surprising because the crypto market is in the greed area. We can even say that Bitcoin at the moment itself should actually be in extreme greed region, because the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum have really made significant surges that no one really saw coming. But we all know that the bullish US sentiment that we are seeing is a major contributor to this, and Arbitrum is also benefiting from this. So it's not just that it's pumping on its own. There is valid reasons why we are seeing this development on Arbitrum, and it's actually a great one when you think about it, because the crypto market continues to mature, and we are seeing that maturity pan out with tokens like Arbitrum having this kind of development within their ecosystem. We're also going to look at the Arbitrum tokens or major projects in its ecosystem. Uniswap is one of the largest DEXs in crypto, and its Arbitrum integration sees significant trading volumes due to the lower transaction fee. GMX is also a decentralized perpetual futures trading platform that has gained significant traction on Arbitrum, attracting liquidity providers and traders alike with its attractive interests and fees that liquidity providers and even traders can earn from it. Aave and SushiSwap are major DeFi protocols that are leveraging Arbitrum's low fee environment for lending, borrowing, and yield farming. We all know that yield farming was a very, very huge thing in 2019, 2020, and SushiSwap was at the forefront of that, taking users from Uniswap in what was like a vampire-like attack, where it offered ridiculous yields that made many people to remove their liquidity from Uniswap and put into SushiSwap at that time. So stories online, there was a bit of controversy when one of the developers of SushiSwap sort of like dumped the tokens, but he apologized after And since then, SushiSwap has become a major ecosystem that powers DeFi on Ethereum, Arbitrum, and other related layer 2 blockchains. We also have Arbitrum Nova, which is an additional chain that is being built for ultra low cost transactions optimized for gaming and social dApps. We all know that gaming and social dApps take a lot of transactions, so you need low gas fees to make it worthwhile. Because when you are doing a lot of transactions and when you are trying to take a lot of actions on the blockchain and the transaction fee is very high, it's going to like de-incentivize people from gaming. Because what's the essence of me gaming on a platform? And for every game time I have, I've spent about $50 to $100 just on transaction fees. So Arbitrum Nova is built with that in mind to ensure that transaction fees are low. We also have Arbitrum Odyssey, which is a community-driven event that onboarded thousands of new users and showcased the ecosystem's dApps and NFT projects. Unsurprisingly, many people are building on Arbitrum, trying to bring in existing things from other ecosystems and also trying to build new things that we've not seen before. So I'm not surprised that we have those kind of ecosystems in Arbitrum. Arbitrum is plugged into a lot of ecosystems, so it's very matured ecosystem as the first or one of the first optimistic rollups, OP rollups system to be launched on Ethereum layer 2. So that's part of the reasons why it has gotten a lot of traction. Another one that has gotten a lot of traction is ZK Sync. ZK Sync 2 is doing something similar, but instead of using Optimus Rollup only, ZK Sync is using zero knowledge proof. So that's another reason why it's popular, because it's seen as a very, very secure and private ecosystem. When we look at the markets, we see that Arbitrum market is largely Binance, about 79 million trading volume, Coinbase, OKX, KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io. Those are the top crypto exchanges, and Arbitrum is listed on all of them, which is not surprising, as one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in the market is within the top 50. And when we look at some other things in the market, you would see that the confidence level on the right hand side is very high on Arbitrum, and that shows you that there's a lot of like positive market sentiment on Arbitrum. We can see this on X with a lot of information about Arbitrum, its price. You can see previous interactions saying that Arbitrum will hit a certain amount, and it has been able to like be one of the top cryptocurrencies that has pumped in the past few days. The price is currently up about 18.51% within this period of time. So the predictions have largely been right. And when we look at, just do a bit of analysis about its market price, you can see that the price of Arbitrum as at the time of doing this video is about close to 50 cents, and the price is up 17.43% in the last 7 days, and in the last 24 hours is up about 5%. The market is fairly bullish, and if you look at it, it's still a long way away from its all-time high that it achieved 2 years ago, but its ecosystem development continues to provide a lot of confidence that it's going to hit that mark not quite long from now. So when you think about it, Arbitrum is one ecosystem that gives that confidence, and you have that confidence that it's going to achieve what it wants to achieve. And I'm not surprised that it's our token spotlight for today, because it's a very, very huge ecosystem. And before I end token spotlight, it's sponsored by the Crypto Evangelist Telegram bot. You can join our Telegram bot at Crypto Evangelist bot to take part in rewards engagement and get rewarded weekly from our leaderboard, and also monthly. It's a bot that provides engagement at its best. You interact with the Crypto Evangelist entity, you interact with our games night, which we do on Wednesday, and you enjoy the very best of crypto in a fun and exciting ecosystem where you can learn a lot. And this leads me to the ending part of today's live. We've spoken about Ethereum eyeing $4,000. We've talked about Cardano flipping Tron in the coin rankings. We've highlighted Solana. We've also talked about in our market watch extensively on some of the cryptocurrencies that have been making a lot of waves. And until next time, which hopefully is tomorrow, God's peering, have a good night rest and cheers. That's your token spotlight breakdown. What did you think? Drop your thoughts below and smash the like button for tomorrow's analysis.